celebrate those ladies tonight and talk a little bit about Miss Gus Hardin, this powerful blues singer, this force of a woman.
Well, this show that's coming up is pretty interesting. It's going to be at Cain's, and it's, like I said, this is next Tuesday night. There's going to be basically a tribute to 3 Tulsa female vocalists, Gus Hardin, Debbie Campbell, Betsy Smithell. And
Debbie Campbell was a blues singing woman. She surely was.
Yeah,
I
knew her back in those good old days, and she had been in a band with a couple of, with John Latta and also with Dan Humphreys, who's another guy that I played with back in Latitude's time.
I had the privilege of mixing her at the Greenwood Jazz Festival in the early 90s, and she had Taco Ryan playing saxophone for her that day. It was fabulous. Just a fucking great day. Yeah.
Well, she was very well known, and of course, all of these great ladies have passed on now, and so this is a sort of a tribute concert to not just their music, but the whole Women in Songwriting, Women in Song. That's the name of the show. And
they're going to celebrate Becky Smittle, guys. So please, look up. If you don't know Becky Smittle, just Google it. Do yourself a favor. Any young female artist, get into these ladies. Get into Wanda Watson. Get into Debbie Campbell. Get into Gus Hardin. Listen to these songstresses. They're out there.
Yeah.
They have laid the foundation for you. The work is simple. Follow the directions, ladies. Well, these girls have already fought the fight for you.
The Women of Song project showcases 20 of the female songwriters from Oklahoma, 3 of which are being honored at May 15th event. And several of the inductees will be playing homage to Gus and Debbie and Betsy by performing some of their songs. And they'll be joined on stage by the Tulsa Sound musicians, who, of course, we're all talking about here. There's a documentary and music video that are coming out along with this as well. So everybody wants to kind of keep in track of this. This is going to be a really great thing.
Fabulous thing. This is a great thing. This is part of the foundation of our Tulsa Sound. We can't do this without the ladies. We just cannot.
In fact, I have a Debbie Campbell cut for us now on our big...
Let's listen to some Debbie Campbell. Now, for any young female singers that are out there listening.
Wait a minute, that's... What? That's that Steve Pryor again!
That's the sound of my evil Uncle Walter flooding the studio.
Oh, my goodness.
In the old days, we didn't speak his name.
I told you I should have taken him off of there. Here we go. This is Debbie Campbell.
Debbie Campbell.
Ain't nobody gonna steal my jelly roll, yeah.
Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody gonna steal my jelly roll. Drove my daddy blind. Ain't nobody about to check mine, yeah. Oh, jelly, jelly. Don't jelly stay on my mind.
Jelly.
Jelly, jelly.
Jelly, jelly.
Don't jelly stay on my mind, yeah. Drove my daddy blind. Ain't nobody about to take my mind.
This is probably some of those Brothers of the Night guys. Oh, yeah. It's got to be Doc. Well, Oscar, the Women of Song Project consists of a compilation tribute album, the documentary, and the music video. But the Women of Song Project is multifaceted. Their primary vision is to honor female singers and songwriters of all ages, genres, and professional levels. From aspiring artists, tirelessly trying to get noticed, up-and-comers already in the business, to the veteran female artists who have achieved commercial success. We will proudly honor these women at Tuesday night's event.
Cain's Ballroom.
6:30 doors.
Tulsa's crown jewel.
So 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Women of Song.
Ain't nobody gonna steal my jelly roll, yeah.
Man, she was a looker.
Well, yes. There are a couple of videos on YouTube from back in the day, and they're playing at Charlie's when it was on KTUL. And it's pretty interesting because it's really the 80s, and her band that night was Dean DeMeritt playing bass. And he had that bass guitar way up here. It was way up here. It's like, man, it's 1981 right there. But she's an incredible performer, and I know everybody loved her.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's terrible to have to lose people early.
It is.
And it's something that we always end up talking about on our show. But I think it goes to underline the fact that there's a lot going on here, folks. And yet it seems like every week another one of our legends has kind of rolled on down the road.
It is sad. It is true.
And part of what we want to do here is put these folks back up and give them a little bit of props where they certainly deserve it.
Absolutely. We want to celebrate these people, and we want to tell the stories before they're gone. What we've realized in our progress in life is that, hey, these stories aren't going to be around forever. Things that we always thought would be common knowledge just all of a sudden aren't anymore. And so when we talk about great ladies like Gus Hardin and Debbie Campbell, you know, it's from the heart. And we just want everyone to feel the same way we do about it. And so
There you go.
That was our little tribute. Debbie Campbell's absolutely fabulous. I do have a quick Gus Hardin story.
Yeah.
Quick Gus story. So the first night that I ever met Gus Hardin, and understand that she was a big deal, and I didn't know how big of a deal she was. I'm running sound for her at the Sunset Grill, and I go up on stage to make sure that her monitor's all right, and she's an itty-bitty thing. And I introduced myself to her, and she kind of rolls her eyes like, no big deal, who's this fucker, or whatever. And I said, is your monitor okay? How do you like the monitor? The first thing she does is grab the mic stand and pulls the microphone all the way down to her height, looks me dead in the eyes, grabs the SM58, and deep throats it. Deep throated the fucking SM58 on me. Looked me dead in the eyes.
The monitor.
And I just stepped away. I didn't know what to do with that. I was puddled on the spot. She got me. But that was my introduction to Gus Hardin, and man, she could give it to the boys. You know, she didn't mess around.
Sounds like it. Well,
she didn't mess around.
Well, you know, let's just remember this show, Tuesday, May 15th. I know that by the time we get this out in public, it'll probably have already happened, and we'll talk about the show. But doors 6:30, show 7 o'clock, Kane's Ballroom.
Absolutely.
This is the Tulsa Sound Podcast, and we'll be right back after these short commercial messages.
Must be jelly 'cause the jam don't shake like that.
Are you looking for the answers? Are you tired of run-of-the-mill psychics? Well, let's say hello to Psychic Friends. We have psychics so psychic, they call you.
Simply accept our collect call and you will receive psychic information immediately.
It's $125 for the first minute and $32.50 for each additional minute. Hey, let's check out what some of these folks are saying about the Psychic Friends.
My psychic friend knew all about my stepfather's obsessions.
My psychic friend knew that I had a small penis and told everybody.
My psychic friend has all my money.
All you gotta do is wait by the phone.
Simply accept our collect call and you will receive psychic information immediately.
Even celebrity Johnny Carson's in on the act.
Wow, let me show wild stuff.
All you gotta do is wait for that phone to ring. Psychic Friends. Psychic Friends.
$125 for the first minute, $37.50 for each additional minute.